Milan is magnificent and wonderful. It is the second most populated city in Italy and the country's financial center located in northern Italy. This city possesses an ethereal charm that cannot be replicated. It has an unmistakable sense of flair that infuses every neighborhood and runs through the arteries of those who call it home. Beautiful architecture can be found everywhere, and the food is outstanding. Shopping? Prepare to spend a lot of money because Milan is a place where people don't give a second thought about how much they spend. Also, if you need somewhere to stay, don't overlook its wonderful hotels. This city has a lot to offer. In this video, we'll go through 10 of the best things to do in Milan. But first, why visit Milan? Milan is more than a bustling metropolis waiting to be discovered. Milan, with its carefully kept traditions and outstanding works of art, is a cosmopolitan city with a lot of options. It is now a bustling, modern metropolis known for its cutting-edge style, spectacular architecture, and stunning skyline. Apart from being Europe's fashion and culture center, Milan has a long and arduous history before emerging from the Renaissance era. Milan might not be the Italian capital, but it is home to the majority of the country's biggest companies. It saw the most significant post-war expansion in Italy and converted itself into the city with the biggest urban area in the country, becoming the greatest non-capital European region on the way. Milan has a rich culture that has presented itself magnificently, despite having spent huge chunks of its existence under numerous rulers. The contributions of each time era are still visible now and are admired fairly by those who stay there and those who visit once already. With up to 6 million tourists per year, Milan continues to offer an environment unlike any other. There is something for everyone who wants to experience the city with excitement, whether you are an art aficionado or a design enthusiast. Enough with the chit-chat about this lovely city. Let us now tell you about the 10 must-do things here, so you can have the ultimate Milan experience. Number 10. Duomo. A trip to Milan would be incomplete without a visit to the magnificent Duomo. But first, let's get one thing straight. Milan's Duomo is not merely another church. There's a reason the Duomo is on every list of must-see Milan attractions. It is the city's most iconic landmark, placed right in the middle of everything. It took hundreds of years to finish, but it is absolutely stunning and the largest church in all of Italy. Seeing it and going inside is certainly one of the nicest things to do in Milan. Its Gothic design is both fascinating and otherworldly. While there is more than enough to explore within the cathedral, the top is a must-see. Number 9. Sforza Castle. Sforzesco Castle, built roughly 500 years ago, was once Europe's largest citadel. The earliest walls in this location were constructed in 1368. The Sforza clan remodeled the castle and turned it into one of Italy's most stunning palaces. During the second half of the 19th century, the community was divided on whether to maintain or tear down the castle. The castle, however, survived, and Luca Beltrami was commissioned to repair it in 1905, rebuilding it to its former glory when the Sforza family lived there. You can still visit the main court section and see this gorgeous castle today. The entrance ticket covers admissions to the museums on the premises. You can also visit the central courtyard of the castle. Number 8. Galleria Vittorio Emanuele II. A stroll through the Galleria is a favorite pastime and a great way to get into the city's downtown area. Whether your budget is constrained or not, browse the dazzling displays of world-famous names and sit for an espresso at one of the numerous cafes just for the joy of people watching. The Galleria is Italy's first shopping center. Look for the bull mosaic on the ground. To bring good luck, spin your heel 3 times around the bull's testicles. There's no need to worry about looking like a freak because there will most likely be a few other visitors queuing up to try it as well. Number 7. Navigli District. Milan's system of navigable and interlinked canals, built over centuries with input from Leonardo da Vinci himself, provided the isolated city with greater connectivity to the outside world. The Naviglio Grande and Naviglio Pavese are among the few remaining waterways. Navigli is quickly becoming one of Milan's most popular districts. If you find yourself strolling along Navigli during the day, it will most likely be a pleasant break from the remainder of the city's hustle and bustle. Order a drink and enjoy the complimentary small plates. This is the way the Milanese relax after work. Number 6. Royal Palace of Milan. The Palazzo Reale di Milano, just a short walk from the Galleria and DUOMO, was Milan's government office block for hundreds of years. Today, the structure houses museums as well as rotating art exhibitions. The Royal Palace is open to the public every day of the week, including holidays. Typically, there are several exhibitions going on at the same time. That being said, if you enjoy art, you'll enjoy it. Number 5. PARCO SEMPIONE. While the majority of Milan is gray marble and limestone, there are oases of grass and trees in the city's center. PARCO SEMPIONE is Milano's verdant centerpiece, spanning 40 hectares. As an area that combines history and ecology, it's excellent for making the most of the summer months. On warm days, join many of the residents for a picnic on the fields or a walk through the pathways. At the heart of the park, hidden between the evergreens, sits comfortably a small cast-iron bridge linking the two edges of the tiny lake. It's a sweet spot for lovers to share kisses. Number 4. San Siro Stadium. AC Milan started sharing the San Siro with their neighbors and bitter rivals Internazionale in 1947. This massive football stadium is a tribute to both AC Milan and Inter's popularity. Following a dispute over international players, Inter Milan split from the original AC Milan squad in 1908. The rivalry has lasted ever since, and the Derby della Madonnina has become one of the most awaited football matches on the planet. Even if you miss the match between the Rossoneri and the Nerazzurri, the visit to the San Siro is indeed a memorable experience. Number 3. Santa Maria delle Grazie. The chapel is notable for Leonardo da Vinci's masterpiece of the Last Supper. Guineforte Solari constructed it between 1466 and 1490 on a contract from Dominican monks. The Duke of Milano ordered the Last Supper, which was finished in 1497. The artwork is claimed to portray Christ alongside his apostles, immediately after announcing that one of them will betray him. Da Vinci's work has been praised as ushering in a new era of fine arts. In the tempera-based drawing, his use of illumination and perspective is absolutely magnificent. Bomb attacks in Milano badly destroyed the building and monastery during World War II, but the artwork was spared and later rehabilitated. Number 2. Branca Tower. The Torre Branca is located in Sempione Park and is easily accessible from Sforzesco Castle. It stands 108.6 meters tall and may be seen through the trees nearby. It was named Torre Littoria when it opened in 1933. Following extensive renovations, the tower is now open to visitors under its new name and houses various radio repeaters. Its sophisticated elevator allows you to see the entire city skyline, in addition to the large portion of the Lombardy countryside. You can see all the way to the Alps in the distance on a clear day. Number 1. QC TERMEMILANO. If you need to unwind, QC TERMEMILANO is a beautiful spa in the middle of the city. This spa, housed in a converted tram depot, features many saunas and a beautiful tea area, as well as thermal pools, steam rooms, relaxation rooms, and so on. Ideally situated in the Porta Romana neighborhood, consider winding down in the spa after discovering the city's most well-known attractions. To enjoy the spa facilities, get a standard day pass. Choose the happy hour evening experience for additional pleasure, which includes a buffet of small appetizers, snacks, fresh herbs, and beverages. Milan, an Italian city unlike any other, is rooted in history and has a cultural legacy that is as antique as it is today. Come and enjoy the elegance and finesse of Milan. The ideal time to visit is unquestionably spring when the temperatures are gentle. The daytime temperatures are not excessively high, while the nighttime temperatures are not incredibly low. Furthermore, the crowd is fewer at this moment. After all, the city caters to all preferences, so your visit can be as fast-paced or as enjoyable as you like. Whatever you do, keep in mind to enjoy a lot of food and go bargain hunting so you can find a sweet deal for yourself. What is your favorite thing to do in Milan and why? Leave your thoughts in the comments section down below. Also, like the video and subscribe to the channel for more awesome updates.